everyone. I am Dr. Paul Roslin. Today we are going to look at the database systems. These are the objectives we are going to cover. We are going to look at the comparative study of the hierarchical model and the relational database models, data independence, entities, attributes, and values. We are going to emphasize on relational database model, file organization, projection, and join operations. We look at data dictionary and database administrators, creation and implementation of database using Oracle and MySQL. So these objectives are broken into modules. So the first module today is an introduction to database system. So what is a database system? It is an essential component of modern computing that enables users to store, manage, and manipulate data efficiently. So database is a structured collection of data that can be easily accessed, managed, and updated. So before you talk about creating a database, there is a need for you to know what is database management system software. So it's a software that interacts with users, applications, and the database itself to capture and analyze data. So database management system software is a software that enables you as a database developer to be able to create, manipulate, and manage your database system. So the primary goal of a database system is to provide a reliable and efficient way to store and retrieve data while maintaining data integrity and security. The key component of a database system. For you to talk about database management system, there is need for you to consider these 5 components of a database. The first one is data. When you talk about data, when you talk about database, you should have in mind the data that you will manipulate, the data that you will manage. So without data in database system, there is no database. So data is the core of a database system consisting of information stored in a structured format. Information you store for future or immediate use. Then you talk about the hardware, the physical devices such as the servers, storage devices, network infrastructure used to run the database system. Then the DBMS. DBMS are the software that the developer will use to create the database system, which can include the Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, Postgres SQL, and Microsoft Access. You should also consider the users, the individuals who interact with the database system. They can be the end users, database administrators, or developers. Then the last one is the procedure. Procedure has to do with instructions and rules that govern the design, operation, and security of the database system. The functions of a database system. Why do we keep database? Why do we create database system? Why do we use it? Why do we talk about it? Database. The essence of database is for data storage, retrieval, and updates. So the database system allows the user to be able to store data, retrieve it on demand, and then update it when needed. For data security, database systems provides mechanism to ensure that all authorized users can access and modify data. For data integrity, The system ensures that the data remains accurate, consistent, and reliable. Concurrency control. Multiple users can access and modify the database simultaneously without any conflict. We use database system for backups and recoveries. So the database system provides tools for backing up data and restoring it in case of any system failure. So let's look at the evolution of database models. Before the models we are using today, the object-oriented models, distributed model, NoSQL model. There are these models that have been existing. So the development of database system has gone through several stages, from simple file-based system to complex distributed object-oriented model we are using today. So what is file-based system? In early computing, database was stored in files, basically on magnetic tapes or diskettes. So the limitation of this model is that it does not support complex queries. It lacks data consistency. It lacks data security and concurrent access control. Then we have hierarchical model. This model organizes data in a tree-like structure with parent-child relationship. Each parent has multiple child nodes, but each child has only one parent. So advantages: fast access for predefined queries, sustainable, suitable for hierarchical data relationship. Then the advantage is that it is very rigid, which makes it very difficult to modify data. It is also complex when you want to manage or update the relationships between data. The network model. This model allows more flexible relationships between data elements. It uses pointers to link record and support many-to-many relationship. The advantage is that it is more flexible to compare to the hierarchical model and the flat file model. It supports complex queries, but the disadvantages are it is difficult to implement and maintain, and it is of a very high complexity for end users. Relational model. Relational model organizes data in tables or relation which consists of rows and columns. The advantages of this model is that it is easier to use and understand, very flexible and scalable. It supports structured query language for querying and manipulating data. The disadvantages are performance can be slow when you use large data sets. It requires carefulness in designing in order to avoid redundancy and to maintain integrity. Then the importance of database. It is very important to keep a database system, to create and manage database, especially those that manage big organizations. It's very important you have a database management system. It will enable you to efficiently store your data and for easy data retrieval. It will ensure data security and integrity for scalability. Those in business use database management system for business intelligence or analytics. They use it for making decisions in their business, for business analysis, to predict the outcome of their businesses. So thank you for watching. So here comes the end of module 1.